Okay, hello dear friends, good evening. So we will make some yogurt. I turn on the fire and put in milk. And some more milk. I just not sure about the quantity, so put, oh, that is not good. Clean up a little bit. I just cleaned up the fire, the stove top, so that I can make a video. Otherwise, it's pretty messy. And put in cream, not that much. Put more whipping cream. So this yogurt making looks quite the same as any other yogurt making, but there is something different, and I will show you. Let me put some more cream. This is whipping cream, and so the difference today is the milk. This milk is lactose-free milk. Why do I want to use this? I never had any problem with milk, although when I was younger, before I had my baby, I do not drink milk. And the other day I learned that no matter what race, people can digest milk when we first born. Even Chinese, even Asian people, when we were young, we could digest milk. And then as our dietary habit changed, so when we grown up, we do not drink milk. We drink milk. Chinese baby from all over the world. As long as possible, we drink milk from mother's milk. And then we stopped, 2 years old, 1 year old, 6 months old, whatever age, we stopped, and then we stopped the milk drinking. And then our ability of digesting the milk become lost. So we become lactose intolerant because we are not accustomed to it. So this is what I have learned. And so this year, last year in October, around October time, I went to Montreal, and I was in Provigo, the supermarket, and just because I eat yogurt at home or abroad. This is at home or abroad. If I am at home, I make my own yogurt, like right now. If I am traveling, I buy store-made yogurt. So I went to Provigo in the milk and dietary milk and yogurt section. And as I was looking for yogurt, there are so many different kinds of yogurt, and they are usually quite delicious. And I heard one lady talking to another lady, and she said, "Oh, did you try this lactose-free milk? And it is so smooth, so delicious. And there's not these little crumbs, and it's so smooth like a silk. You should buy this." And that lady bought that yogurt. So I was thinking maybe I should try it. So I bought the same lactose-free yogurt and took back to the place where I lived in Montreal, and I tried it, and it was really good. So I decided maybe someday I will make lactose-free yogurt by myself. So today we are running out of milk, so I bought lactose-free milk. I want to give it a try, see if it is smooth or not. And the method of making yogurt is exactly the same. Let me stir a little bit. It is exactly the same. Lact means lac. I think lac means in Latin, it means milk. Tos or os means sugar. Lactose sugar, it means the milk sugar. In Chinese, it's called 乳糖. And the milk has this lactose sugar and also other kind of sugar. It just to get rid of this milk sugar, lactose sugar, when they process this milk. I don't know how it is processed, but I just want to try if it works. And it may take a couple of days. We see the result. And the only thing we have to be is to be patient. So I put this lactose-free milk, and the cream is not lactose-free. It still has lactose, but the relative density of lactose must be so much lower than the ordinary milk. I don't know why I try. I do not know whether it will be good or not, because I have never had. I always think people who drink non-fat milk or ordering decaf coffee, half and half, decaf coffee or something, it's rich people's problem. And if you are hungry, you do not have allergy. I know this. You must be saying, Haiying, you are so unfair. I have to be straight talking. You know what I'm talking about, right? Three Dogs Night. Straight talking, da da dee dum. I am. So, if you are hungry, anything you can eat. I'm sorry, no offense. I was just. I do not have any food allergy. Let me say that I'm just lucky, unfairly lucky. I should have some problem because it's not fair for me not having problem and some other people having problem. Anyway, so you bring the milk to a boil and then put in our milk starter. My milk starter is with lactose. Is the normal milk, but we say the relative density of lactose is much less, so should not be that big a problem. Okay, we wait it to boil. Okay, it is boiling. Perfect. I turn off the fire. I'm so good, proud of myself. And put into a cold water bath. Okay, from my experience, this jigu sound is still there. Okay, from my experience, the best way to make milk, to make yogurt, is to bring it to a boil and then put into cold bath of water, cold water bath for around 5 minutes or 2 minutes, 5 minutes, depending on how cold your water is and how much the boiled milk is. And before it is becoming cold, and start to do it, because sometimes I boil the milk and then I went to swim or do other activity, come back later, 1 hour later or sometime, the milk become cold, you have to reheat it, it's not so good. Or you use the lukewarm, a little bit lower than the good temperature, and and put into a very hot water bath. It just, nothing works as good as a cold water bath for 2 to 5 minutes when it is still active and hot, relatively lukewarm, hot, warm, and warm to hot, and that is the best. Okay. Okay, so it takes no time for the milk to be cooled down, and so I think I will put. So this is a second generation starter. One friend asked me if I can use the second generation starter. You can use second generation starter. So I use a blue tape on top of it, so you can see it's still very, very, very good, very smooth. I will use 2. Not particularly have a reason. It's just I have too many of them. So, and I want it to be quick, but there is a problem. If I put 2, there will be too much lactose. Anyway, you cannot be too strict on something. You cannot be too perfect on something. Roughly good is good, good enough is good. It's okay to be okay, right? Do not get yourself too stressed out with trying to be okay. Oh, sorry. Excuse me, this is so... Oh, sorry. This is so not ASMR. No offense. Didn't try to be rude. Okay, boil some water. This does not have to be. Does not have to have this. So if you often do it and keep doing it, it's just easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, that is good. Okay. Good night, have a good sleep, and tomorrow it will be good. We will see it tomorrow, okay? Okay, hello dear friends. So this is the next day in the afternoon. It's around 16 hours later, and this one is the lactose-free yogurt, and this one is the normal yogurt. 1 day old. This one is around 6 hours, 7 hours old. because the yogurt, when you first made it out, it is not very firm. So it takes time for it to cool down, to settle. Now we have finished all the process, and let's take a look. This one is the transparent bottle. I used it for lactose free. We cannot really see much. And this one is the normal yogurt. See, it looks very much the same. Now I will blend it and see the difference. So I do feel it's so smooth, so silky. Wow. It's very smooth, that is true. And this one is the normal milk. Oh, it's much firmer. Also very smooth. I use plastic spoon to make less noise. Whoa, very smooth. So I actually do not see much difference. I do feel it's a little bit more, not very much difference. It's very difficult to distinguish. Seems the normal yogurt is more more thickened, thickened, and the fiber, the connection between these is less gluey. This feels a little bit more gluey. The normal milk. Let me try. Very rich, the normal milk. Very smooth. Yes, it is very smooth, very thin and very silky. And I don't know if I will change. I think it's very silky, the non-lactose free. Any distinguishment in case of the taste? I feel I still prefer this one. I feel this one, maybe they have some artificial sugars, or I just feel different. And also I have a theory that our body can get used to things that put into our body. For example, if we do not drink coffee, if we suddenly drink a coffee, then the coffee is very impactful and make us uncomfortable. If you are used to drink 10 coffees a day, and suddenly you change into 1 or 2 coffees or 5 coffees, you will see the difference. Your body can get accumulated and get used to the things put into your body, and you grow the ability of digesting that particular thing. So for that reason, I would keep this normal milk with lactose, so that I will have the ability slowly and easily not encourage the allergic problem, and encourage my ability to digest any milk lactose product. Make any sense? Thank you very much. And the flavor is a little teeny tiny little bit different. There is a difference. Bye bye, friends. I love you. I really do. Do. You really do not see much difference, don't you? Googoo, me nunu, me. Yeah, she's not hungry at all. Me. Not in the mood of.
哪一个是？
Not a good sign. This one. Googoo 不喜欢 lactose free, so Googoo has chosen the normal milk instead of the lactose free.
No, Googoo 喜欢 lactose free.
Try it. It's not yet dinner time, so she just woke up, not in the mood of any of this. But even in that condition, she has chosen the normal milk yogurt. Oh, now lactose free. Okay, that's enough. So she actually does not have a preference. That's enough. Bye bye.